Joseph, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Megan Good's ex-husband, Devon Franklin, lies to women online. Now, guys, I have to give a disclaimer, man. I like Devon Franklin, right? No problem with him at all. In fact, I thought it was unfortunate that his relationship didn't work out, even though he found a woman who was deeply entrenched in Hollywood. I was still like, oh man, that's unfortunate. But what happened is recently I stumbled on a video of his where he just said something to me that just did not sound true at all. We're going to check that out. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Think about this. Barack Obama, when he was president of the United States, is the most powerful man in the free world.
Right.
Do you think he would tell Michelle, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to text you. I'm the president. I didn't have time to get back to you. Sorry, baby, you have to go figure out what you want to do with the family because I'm the president. I guarantee you it never came up. Why? Because as much as he's the president, his wife, his love life is his priority. We can, especially now with technology, we can text, we can send a voice note, we can do a video. There's so many ways to stay connected with somebody you care about, someone you're dating, someone you're in a relationship with. So when someone says, I'm too busy, it's just an excuse. They're saying, you're not enough of a priority for me to adjust my day to communicate with you. I want to say it that clearly, not to upset you, not to depress you, but to prepare you. So when you get that, you then can say, okay, this person may not be my person because they're communicating that I'm not their priority. And don't be emotional about it. Say, okay, I'm not your priority. I'm glad to know that. But what I know is anyone that really cares and that does not want to lose you, they're going to prioritize you. Period. End of story.
All right. So let's start here. If you think that President Obama, who was once the president of the United States of America, the most powerful nation in our existence, never told Michelle Obama that, hey, I cannot text you right now, that it didn't even come up like Devon just said. And he never said, hey, I can't text you right now. I'm literally running a effing country here. Sorry, I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm actually hearing this, man. But if you think that is true, then you need to drink coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Of course it happened. Of course he told her that. And guys, you let people talk long enough and you understand why they have relationship issues. This is for anybody. The fact that Devon Franklin, with all due respect, is sitting here talking about making a woman the purpose of his life, that explains why he was crying on screen and really broken down. And I'm not saying a man shouldn't cry, right? But on camera, like he posted a photo of him crying. He took the photo of him crying and posted it on IG. That's next level shit to me. And still is talking about his relationship and its failure till this day while Megan Good's over there doing God knows what with Jonathan Majors. Good for them. But this explains everything, man. When you put a woman forefront and she becomes the center of your attention, relationships tend to fail. But back to the main point at hand here. You might disagree with me. And because of that, I'm going to play a video that I did 6 months ago, because I think I have like almost 2K videos now on these type of topics, titled Women Need to Learn to Compromise, featuring who? Michelle Obama, former first lady, right? Let's hear it out of the horse's mouth herself.
If I look over my marriage, if I were to judge it in year 5 or year 10, there was never 50-50. And so, yeah, there were times when I felt like I was 70% in and he was doing 30% because of the choices that I made in the terms of how I wanted our family to look. Yeah. I had to take my foot off of my career gas pedal, never putting on the brake, but slowing up a little bit. Those are the natural compromises that are required. And I feel bad when I see young people giving up on their relationships because there are periods of hard. So I think it's important for us to be honest in those conversations, not to glamorize what a partnership feels like, because then young people quit too soon.
So she talked about how it was 70-30, and I'm assuming the 70 was her effort and 30 was Barack Obama, while he was probably either on the way to becoming president of the United States. And a lot of women out here would have, number one, not checked for Obama because he wasn't earning 6 figures, because he wasn't as cool, right? Not street enough, talk too proper, whatever it was. They probably wouldn't have even considered him for lack of not settling. And if he started prioritizing his purpose in life, which is what men of purpose do, especially high value men. I know people love that title. They put their purpose first. Yes, even before the women in their life, a woman in their life. A lot of these chicks would have ruined that marriage and left. How dare you prioritize a country with millions of people? Text me back. You guys hear how ridiculous that sounded? Let's check out these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here says exactly with exclamation mark. A person is never too busy if they care about you. Really. Here's another person that says people make time for what and who they wanted to make time for. Here's another comment that reads, that's why I know no response is actually a response. So these chicks are talking about men who are out here playing them. They're out here playing them. They're mixing up the conversation. What Devon Franklin was talking about was a marriage with a man who was on his purpose so hard that he became president of a country. It's a big difference. Here's another comment that says, yep, and this means we need to stop trying to reach those people and communicate with those who love us. All right. Again, you're talking about reaching out, communicating, you're sliding in DMs, dating. He was talking about relationship, marriage. Another comment here from a woman says, my husband wrote me love letters, went to the mailbox and mailed them, even though we spoke on the phone every day. Your husband's a simp. That's okay as long as you're married. Now, would you still expect him to do that if he was running a country? I bet you she probably would. Here's another comment that says, I am following you because of this video. Thank you for sharing it. It's doing exactly what it is supposed to do. Just capture and pander to modern women and their delusional expectations. Here's another comment that says, I don't understand why someone who claims to be that busy tries to go into a relationship. It's BS. This chick's saying it's BS if you're too busy. You shouldn't be trying to pursue relationships. So Obama shouldn't have been trying to pursue a relationship and raise up children. Another comment here says, yeah, I have my phone set up to text good morning automatically. So there you go. Another comment here says, amen, brother. And that's it. As always, guys, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.